Welcome to another episode of Shade's Risky Bets. Let's look at a penny stock sitting under $5, just under $5, 3.61 DGXX. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about DGXX Digi Power X. I'm going to show you some fun stuff here with this stock that is pivoting into AI data centers. And the reason I like this stock. Let's just look at why I like this stock. Okay, let's start with the daily. You guys know me, I'm a chart guy. Do you see what I see, right? Think of this as a, chess puzzle, but instead it's a chart puzzle. Do you see, if I were to ask you right now, is this a buy? Because I see it. I see it. Maybe you don't see it. Let me zoom in a little bit so maybe you get a clear picture. Do you see it? Do you think this is a buy? Gonna give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.1, 0.036. All right, 0. Yeah, this is a buy. Why? Because it's got the classic, right? It's got the classic. It comes down to the purple line, and then what happens? And then it surges huge. And here we are again. Comes down to the purple line. What do you think would logically happen next? Exactly. Surges huge. That's what we would expect. So it's another one of those penny stocks. It's a penny stock that's sitting under $5, just like NUAI, pivoting into AI data centers. Of course, out of all of these getting into AI data centers, some of them are going to fail and some of them are going to succeed. That's kind of like the risky part. But that aside, I mean, it always does this, right? Like I'm zooming out on the chart for you guys so you can see. This is, the George Costanza, Jerry Seinfeld special, right? George Costanza, he gets a little scared because, oh my God, it's tanking. Jerry Seinfeld, he sells. If you guys remember the episode, what does Seinfeld do? He sells, right? Because he's like, I'm gonna sell. I just can't take the pain anymore. And then what happens? It goes down, and then George Costanza's like, I'm just gonna go down with the ship. And then what happens? Boom! It fluctuates back up above the purple line. And it repeats, and it repeats, and it repeats. But notice how in the past, this is very important information. Maybe you don't know this. If you're watching this and you want to learn how to use the purple line, I'm showing you something very important. Notice how in the past, it went under the purple line. Under. But as of late, has not gone under the purple line here nor here. That's a change in character, right? Change in behavior. The last time this stock went under the purple line was back in February 2025. It has not been under that purple line since. That's a sign of strength because now buyers don't even let it go under the purple line like they did in the past, which means there's a lot of interest in it. So here we are again. The consolidation phase here before the big pump. Here we are, consolidation phase. So yeah, why is it phase? It's an S, right? It's not spelled P-H-A-Z-E, face. Whatever. Whatever, it is what it is. It's just funny to me that's P-H-A-S-E, but not P-H-A-Z-E. But we still pronounce it like it's whatever. And we pronounce face, but there's no S. It's a C. Like, come on, man. But no. So here's the signal. If you want to play it safe and you want the signal, here's the signal. Write this down. I'm giving you the strategy because I don't care. I know most people aren't gonna listen to Coach Shades, as people like to say. And in the future, people are not gonna listen to Coach Trucker Jeff. Trucker Jeff, he's gonna be a coach in the future, and he's been learning a lot about the psychology of humans. So he's going to be he's going to be like me. He's going to be like, oh my God, these people don't listen. I give them the strat and they don't listen. So yeah, same thing. I'm going to give it to you for free because most people aren't going to listen. let's go to the weekly time frame. All right, I think I already marked it out, but let's just start over, right? So what happens back here? White line crosses over the yellow line on the MACD. What follows? What follows after that? A surge of 192%. Here, well, this signal right here, right? Same thing, a surge of 66%. You actually got two signals within that bigger pump. Here, signal again, right? Oh my God, it's almost like it's a pattern. If you're human and you recognize patterns, congrats. You're smarter than most already, because some people are just dumb. Right here, what happened? Surge of 175%. You got another signal then here, right? On this candle, a surge of 100%. And there you go. It was more than 116%. My bad. So there you go. Right? Right? There's your signal. White line crossing the yellow line on the MACD equals buy. On the weekly time frame. Okay, so it's a weekly time frame, right? What does that mean? It means you're going to have to be patient. Because it's a weekly time frame. It's going to take weeks for this to play out. It's not going to happen tomorrow. I don't trade off of the hourly or 4 hour or 2 hour or 10 minute or any of that garbage. I'm not even looking at the daily right now. We're looking at a literal weekly time frame, because some people get it twisted. They think that I say it's going to go up and they think it's going to happen literally within a week. They think it's going to happen tomorrow. They think it's going to happen on Monday, which is stupid. Like, sir, I'm talking about the weekly time frame. I don't know, man. I can't tell if people are just, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, are people dumb, or they just, do they watch like 2 minutes into the video and then just like leave a comment, and then like because they didn't watch the rest of the video, they didn't get all of this other information? I don't understand. I don't get it. So this is going to be a while, but once you see that signal, when you get this white line over here crossing over the yellow line, that is your signal to buy. If you want to play it safe and just go off of signals. If you want to play it a little riskier, you go to the daily time frame. You would want to buy like right now, like literally like on Monday, just slap that ass at 355, set a stop loss at the low at 293. So a stop loss at like 290, 292, somewhere around there, under the purple line. Because we know it hasn't come under the purple line since February, 25 of 2025 of this year. So if it's not gonna, let's say you bought here at 2, so here's the bottom, right? Back then it bottomed at 208. Let's say you bought at 249. Well, if you set a stop at 208, it never came under that, so you never got stopped out, and then it moved in your favor 100% plus, right? So if this was genuinely the bottom, that's why it never stopped you out. So pretty much the same concept, right? If this 293 right here if that's the bottom, it should not stop you out. And it should eventually, with time, like in the past, will get a big move higher. But that stop loss is there to protect your account. It's there to protect your money. Because the stupidest thing you can do is not take the loss and then you hold the bag all the way down. Because obviously if they don't follow through, it's going to do the opposite. It's just going to tank. That's just how it is. Look at color stock, for example. So there you go. I just gave you the place. I just gave you the buy and the stop loss. Now you just need, what do you need now? Where do we sell shades? Okay, so you can sell at the first level right here. So assuming you buy here on Monday, the first level to sell at is 430. So you'll make about 15%. The next level is 580, 54%. If it goes back to that high, you make about 73%. So there you go. So there you go. I just measured it out for you. So if you're not hitting that like button, come on, man. I don't think other finance YouTubers even give you this kind of data. I don't think they do. Most of them are just look at my pretty face and watch me talk, I guess. I don't. I'm the opposite. You don't need my big face on this fucking, screen. It's about the charts. It's about making money, not my big face. My very, very big face. Okay. My big face. Okay. That's it. I don't think I have anything else to say. I like the setup. It's under $5. I hate playing stocks under $5, But man, is the setup really good to the point where I can't say no to it. So look out. If you're in the Discord, patreon.com/shades and trades. Join the Discord. We will be getting in. I will be alerting it. You have to respect that stop loss. I always tell people you got to be coachable. If you're not going to take your losses, then don't even bother, right? Like, you got to take the losses and reposition, not hold all the way down, right? That it would just suck. It would suck to hold a bag. I've been there when I was more amateur. Now I know now. Take the loss and move on. Don't bother, right? Move on. Like, just better to protect your money. That's what it's about. It's about protecting your account, protecting your money. Because once you blow that up, it's over. It's game over. You're gonna have to go back to a real job. You're gonna have to, scrounge up all the money again to start over again in the markets. And if you don't learn from your mistakes, you just keep blowing up, and you start to exist, kind of like MAGA Nick and Joey Shaw. You start to exist like those two Discord members, in the sense that your existence is only to give your money to people like me. And that's kind of sad. But there are people who are gamblers who know nothing more than to work a job to feed their gambling problem. And that's sad, and that's what it is. So let's take their money, because those people are dumb. And very risky. Very risky. It's under $5. It can drop overnight. There's overnight risk with this, just like any other penny stock. That's all I got to say. Look out for the alert. You can see on the monthly time frame, it's kind of doing like what BBAI does, which is it just keeps going up over the long term, right? It's climbing, it's trending to the upside. So that's a good look. It looks like a cup maybe here on the quarterly. I don't know. On the yearly, it's slowly going higher. So, yeah. Very good risk to reward if they follow through. If this company follows through, then we should see this continue to do what it's been doing for the past year, which is what? It fluctuates around the purple line. Comes down, comes up, and then it comes down nice and cheap. Goes up, nice and cheap. Goes up, comes down under the purple line, nice and cheap. Comes down to the purple line, not under it, and then pumps huge anyways. And so we would expect, if it's been doing this for a whole year, and the pattern's been repeating, let's just abuse that. That's what this whole channel is about, abusing patterns. So there you go, guys. I will be keeping an Excel table as well, keeping track of our win-loss ratio and our profitability for stocks under $5, which are considered penny stocks, by the way. Anything under 5 is considered a penny stock. So I'm gonna keep an Excel table so you guys can see how bad I am at trading these, because I'm really bad at trading penny stocks. That's why I only talk about Rich Tech Robotics and Sybil, but that's about it. I don't really talk about other penny stocks. Like, even on my watch list on the left hand side, BBI is 6, everything else is like 100, NVTS is 9, and Robinhood is 100, right? Like APLD is 30, like all of these are like 10, 20, $10, $5 and above. Like, it's just Sybil and Rich Tech Robotics, because these kinds of stocks tend to be very risky. It's not on my watch list. Let me add it to my favorites as well. There you go. So keep an eye out for the alert. You guys wanted riskier plays where you can potentially make hundreds of percentages or lose, 20% or possibly 80% if it gaps down overnight. Because that's kind of the thing with these kinds of companies that aren't as stable as APLD. Because they're not as stable as APLD, if they don't follow through, it's just gonna dump. It just is. Because it's like you promised this, you said you were gonna do this, and you didn't follow through, people are just gonna dump it. If you don't believe me, all you got to do is look at color stock, right? All you got to do is look at color stock. What happened? What happened once the company started screwing over investors? Ooh, yeah, look at that. It just keeps falling and falling. Anyone holding a bag is they're just going to keep holding the bag because it just keeps going down. And we do get pumps along the way, and it's always the same story. Oh my God, it's pumping. Woo, this is it. We're going to go back up. Woo, and then it just tanks lower. Same thing here. Big pump. Woo, this is it. Woo, and then it just goes lower. Right? Same thing right now. This is happening again. We're going to go to the moon. Woo, woo. And then it's just going to tank lower like it has been doing all year. So this is literally the opposite. The opposite of Digi. What is it? DGXX. It's literally the opposite. So yeah. This is why I tell people, don't buy color. Buy what's actually just going up over the long term. Above the purple line. Not this garbage. Right now, there's someone that messaged me like, oh my God, color stock, you were wrong. And I'm like, is this guy an idiot? How was I wrong? It literally just keeps tanking, and this dumbass is getting excited about a little green nothing. Like you guys have seen that meme, right? You guys have seen that meme where on Twitter, I don't know if you guys are on Twitter, but there's that one meme where God, why isn't this turning green? I'm getting pissed. Okay. Yeah, there's that one meme where everyone's like, "Oh no, it's the end of the world. Oh woo, this is it. We're gonna go to the moon. Woo, you were wrong, Shades." Even though it's just a little blimp on the overall drop, like that's how stupid those people are. They don't think. Literally, they have no brain. You watching this video, you probably have a brain because you're watching these videos. Because I attract people who are smart, who understand that you got to be coachable and you got to be patient and disciplined. That's all the market is. It's being patient. I just showed you the strategy. That strategy requires you to be patient every single time. Every single time you have to wait for it to come down to the purple line, and that can take a while, right? It can take like months for it to come down to the purple line, and then another few months for it to rally, right? Another few months for it to come down, another few months for it to rally. It's your advantage in the market is always going to be patience. If you got extreme patience, you're just gonna and you're picking good stocks and you're taking your losses. It's very hard not to be profitable. But are people going to listen to Coach Shades? Am I talking to third person? Yes, I am. That's it for the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm just going to keep on rambling about how people don't fucking listen when I tell them like how easy it is. Just be patient. Take your losses. Again, it's a penny stock, so it's super risky. Like expect whatever you put in, expect to immediately lose 90% of it at some point.